deported out of millions of folks? Why was he deported?
He was deported because he came into the country at 10 years old illegally. And we tried to fix his status, and the system failed us. It's a broken immigration system, and it needs to be fixed.
You had a lawyer. Who, because you were on the path to citizenship, you did everything you were supposed to do, you got the lawyers. It's not an inexpensive thing to do. So for years, you're trying to get this taken care of. He's meeting all the criteria. He's going to ICE. Yeah. Everybody knows where he is.
He's doing the right thing.
So what happened with the lawyer?
The lawyer in 2005, we gave her money. She started the paperwork, and what had happened was she never did anything. And when she did, she put wrong wording on the application. So when we went to the judge says, this doesn't match. What's going on? We showed him our paper to the judge. He said, well, let me look over your case, and I'll give you in writing what I feel my decision is. He wrote back and said, in 90 days, you have to leave. We fought that in 2009. We got a stay of deportation. 2010, we filed for another one. 2011, Obama was still in office, so we were safe from 2011 until now.
Well, you've known Cindy since November that Jorge was going to be deported. How have you been preparing for this as a family?
Thanksgiving was very sad. It was devastating because we knew that our nightmare was coming to life since 2005. We knew eventually he may have to leave, but we never wanted to face that fact. Christmas was even worse. No Christmas tree, no Christmas lights. It was more that we were grieving. It was a death, and we knew the death was coming, but we couldn't show how we felt because we wanted to be strong. We wanted to be healthy, and when the day came, it was just devastating. We didn't want to let him go.
Right. So now we hear all the time about everyone's concerned about the young people.
Yeah.
So you guys are young people. There are millions of children in this country who live in fear every day that this is going to happen to them. How would you help? What would you say to them to give them some hope and to press on and not to stop and be freaking out?
Just to like try to like at least talk to your father or one of the person that got deported. Try to like talk to them while you have them. Try to like mainly focus of healthy of being yourself and just like trying to take care of yourself knowing they're gone, but able to like focus on school. Just go on even though they're gone, right. Even though you miss them, even though you might cry. There's people that are gonna be there to help you, to support you. You just have to let it out and just not hold it in.
Yeah. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel? How are you feeling?
Sad, angry.
You know, the thing that gets me is that he did everything he was supposed to do. He knew he was not legal, and he put himself on the path to make it better. Paid taxes. You're not going to get that tax money back.
No, we are not going to get no tax money back.
He did everything you're supposed to do. Do you think there's a way that you can say to people, listen, families like this are just trying to find the way to get what they need to do? Nobody wants to get deported.
No.
Folks want to become citizens. They want to. But it is very difficult, very expensive, and you don't always get great people representing you.
Helping you.
So what do you think we can do? What can we tell people? Tell folks what you need them to know.
We need them to know to call their congressmen, call their senators, and tell them that we need a DREAM Act. A DREAM Act that will help the people that are already here living in the shadows, that are worried that they may be deported next. It's very hard for the families, as you can see. Separating families is not the thing to do. It takes a toll on the children, and myself and my children are American citizens, and people need to understand that.
Jorge, what do you want the president to know? What is your message to him?
Well, that we're supposed to only deport people that are criminals, and that's not what's going on. They're only basically hurting the economy and separating families just like mine.
And Cindy, Jorge worked for a landscaping company. It was the primary source of income for the family. Are you worried about supporting the kids? Are you getting, do you have some support system?
Right now, God is going to pull me through this. I have help through the UAW, the other organizations, Michigan United, and there's other organizations that are out there that are willing to step up and help me and my family during this trying time. But with God's help and His strength, I will move forward until my husband finds a job. I will have to keep up 2 households, mine and his. But I believe with God's strength, I'd be able to do anything because He's given me the power to speak up for everybody.
When do you expect to see Jorge again?
We want to try to go in April, but if we don't get a chance to go in April, we're going to go in June when the kids get out of school.
Okay.
So, you can see your dad.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say?
We love you. We miss you. We want to hug you. Stay strong.
Do you want to say anything to your dad?
I love you guys too.
So
It's okay, baby. Thank y'all for coming, because I think it's important for people to understand. This is not some random conversation that people, this is real people's lives. This is real people's lives. And if you want to help, elect the people who are going to make sure that this does not happen again. We'll be right back.